Agatha Christie, the Queen of Crime, masterfully unravels human psychology under pressure in her most celebrated and darkest mystery, And Then There Were None. Published in 1939, this book has sold over 100 million copies and remains a timeless study of justice, guilt, and survival. As each chapter unfolds, Christie strips away comfort, logic, and trust, leaving only fear, suspicion, and the raw human instinct to survive. Previously in Episode 2, suspicion took root among the guests after Anthony Marston, Mrs. Rogers, and General MacArthur died in eerie alignment with the nursery rhyme. One by one, China soldier figurines on the dining table vanished, marking each death. The island is no longer a retreat, it's a trap, and the killer walks among them. Now, the storm deepens, and another life is about to be claimed. The house stood still, shrouded in gray morning mist. The waves crashed violently outside, but within the walls of the mansion, the tension was louder. They were now 7. Philip Lombard was the first to speak. "We need to get organized," he said sharply. "This is no longer about escape, it's survival." Wargrave, still composed, responded calmly. "I agree, but logic must prevail. We must consider all possibilities, including the most unpleasant, that the killer is one of us." Bloor shifted uneasily. "You think this is some twisted form of justice?" Wargrave didn't answer directly. Instead, he ordered the group to stay together, always in pairs, never alone. They reluctantly agreed. That morning, Rogers was quiet, more so than usual. He prepared breakfast without saying a word, his eyes flicking toward the 6 remaining figurines on the dining table. After breakfast, he asked for permission to chop firewood. "For the kitchen," he explained. He promised to stay within sight. But by mid-morning, Vera noticed something. "Where's Rogers?" she asked, her voice tight. They searched. Behind the house, in the woodshed, they found him, slumped over the chopping block, an axe buried in his skull. Vera screamed. Dr. Armstrong stepped forward but said nothing. There was no point. Bloor whispered the line aloud. 7 little soldier boys chopping up sticks. He couldn't finish it. 6 figurines remained. This death hit harder. Rogers had been harmless. A manservant, a man doing his job. And now, he was dead. Methodically, brutally, like the others. The remaining guests sat in silence, trying to comprehend their shrinking numbers. The killer was relentless, unstoppable. Wargrave, who had become the unofficial judge of the group, began drawing connections. Each death, symbolic. The rhyme, the soldier figures. It's ritualistic. It's planned. "Planned by who?" Bloor snapped. "We searched the island. There's no one else here." "Exactly," Wargrave said grimly. Emily Brent sat near the window, eyes narrowed. She didn't speak much, but her journal grew thicker each day. Later, Vera offered her tea. Emily refused. "I'll prepare my own," she said coldly. When the group reassembled after lunch, Emily was late. Armstrong found her sitting upright in the drawing room. At first, he thought she had fainted. Then he saw the mark on her neck. A small pinprick. A hypodermic syringe. Armstrong turned pale. "My syringe is missing," he said. "It was stolen." 5 little soldier boys going in for law, Vera murmured. Now they were 5. The pattern was undeniable. They searched Armstrong's bag. The missing syringe had been returned. "Someone's playing with us," Vera whispered. "Playing with death." Later that evening, they discovered Emily's diary. In it, she had written about the death of Beatrice Taylor, a young woman she had cast out after discovering she was pregnant out of wedlock. Beatrice had drowned herself. "I feel no remorse," Emily had written. "She was sinful. God punished her." The group stared at her words in silence. One more judgment passed. One more life taken. That night, they barricaded themselves in. Vera locked her door and pushed the dresser against it. Bloor slept with a chair under the knob. Armstrong doubled down on sedatives. Lombard kept a revolver close. The house was dark and cold. No one trusted anyone anymore. Sleep came like a thief and left with screams echoing in the halls. But by dawn, one of them would vanish. To be continued.
We won't keep you waiting. The next episode is coming very soon. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. You're just getting started with the mystery.